I'm Mildred Cable Johnson, and I'm 83 years old, proud of every year. I'm co-chairman of the North Shore Cemetery Association, and this is my Cable Cemetery out here that we're visiting today. And I have 5 generations buried in this cemetery, even the little baby brother. I grew up just around the bend. I've been to all of them since 1978. Not all of them, but the majority of them ever since 1978. It is my life, really and truly. The last 30 some odd years, I have really enjoyed. This is just like coming home. And we bring people back that has not been here in years. Of course, now we've got most of them coming back. But when we first started, we had some that didn't even know where their people were buried at the time. Because we went from 1944 when we moved out here till 1978 when we started our decorations back without anybody coming over. That year we came for our decoration. And we had 105 people to come. And there's so many of them, when you're buried, one family's buried in this cemetery, you've got family in all cemeteries, just about it. So everyone wanted to decorations their cemetery. So we started them out and we covered Proctor, Bone Valley, and Hall that year. And then the next year we added more until we eventually got them all covered from Fontana to Bryson City.
And how many are there about?
26. Well, I would like for the Park Service, the Smoky Mountain National Park Service has it in their jurisdiction, and they have promised us that they will keep them clean each year and take us across it, get us here, the families of here. And they have been good to us. They have helped keep our cemeteries clean. They've taken us, they take us across the lake. The vehicles are here to take us to as close to the cemeteries as they can get with the vehicles. And they have promised us that it will be taken care of from now on.
I've been to many of them. I started as a small child. Well, my mother was born and raised on the North Shore. She was born and raised in the town of Wayside, North Carolina, which is over on Calhoun Branch, and that's my connection. It's very important to me. I feel like it's an honor to be here, to pay a tribute and respect to my forefathers who are buried, buried here on the North Shore. And I just think it's a great way, and we get to meet relatives that we normally wouldn't see, except once a year when we do have these decorations, and it's a great way to meet the kinfolk and so forth. I would hope that the young people would get more of an interest in this and continue this tradition.
I feel a particular connection to this area of the mountains and feel like I've missed something. And I really feel connected to my ancestors when I come back over here, and just have always treasured being able to be in a place like this. I hope they will be carried on, because I would hate to think that we wouldn't be able to come and at least have some connection and be able to put flowers on the graves and remember.
I don't really know how many I've been to. I know I've been to every cemetery, and I try to make it to all of them every year. It carries on our heritage, where we came from, and it's a lot of heritage that's kind of been lost over the years. I definitely like to see it keep it going. Like today, there's several younger people here that I hadn't never seen before, and that's a good thing. Hopefully they'll stay interested in it and continue to come out and learn more about their family and the history of this area and all the families of the area and what they gave.
Want to start?
When we get to see our ancestors' graves.
Okay.
You
For me, it's seeing my family, my friends, and being together with my family.
Okay.
What about you,
Excellent.
sis?
Well, for me, it is remembering the people who came before us, because we wouldn't be here without them. And our family has done a great job of maintaining our records. They trace us back to a point that I'm not even sure of.
Okay.
So for the kids to be able to come and see their great grandparents' graves and know that and have their own great grandmother tell them about it is a blessing. I would like for these to never stop. And in fact, I would love for, if they allow me, to be buried over here so that I give my family members in the future a reason to come back.
Okay.
So, in fact, Dallas will be being baptized here in Hazel Creek here in a couple of weeks.
I feel like it's really important to get the younger generation in it, like my nieces and nephews.
That way, when they're my age, they can still come up here and do this. I believe it'll go on for a while. As long as people keep showing up and everybody keeps coming, I believe it'll go on.